recreated every single set from Squid Game in real life. And whichever one of these 456 people survives the longest wins 456 grand.
The first game we're gonna play is red light, green light, and they have 30 minutes to cross the red line on the other side of the huge room.
So without further ado, green light. Red light.
Oh.
And as you can see, every single player has a device strapped to them that when they're eliminated, it pops. Chris, you wanna have a chance at one?
Red light.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh no! I know for sure this guy moved. Green light. Red light. Oh, yo, they're dropping. Okay, now some people are getting out.
You gotta get a better spot for the next red light, right? You're fine.
30 people have gotten out so far. If they move right now, they're out. They have to hold this position until we say green light. And I can take all the time I want because we still have 23 minutes left.
We should get a green light going. This guy's doing a full squat.
Green light. Green light. Oh, they all stopped. Red light. Oh, I called it! I called it!
Oh no!
Push my glasses up.
Okay.
Do it slowly though. Be careful. Okay.
Are you good?
Perfect. Yeah, perfect.
Okay. Green light. Red light. Well, you're still moving.
She was jogging over here.
We're gonna go see who's in the very back. You are in dead last. What's going on?
I'll let the others clear the path for me.
You literally haven't even moved.
A couple steps.
We'll see if it pans out. Green light. Yellow. Red light. Oh, that, we got her. The yellow light worked.
Oh, that was diabolical to throw a yellow light out there.
Since 067 was a big part of the show, I'll let you say green light.
Green light.
Red light. Yo, it'd be funny if she just got out. As you can see, over 100 people have been eliminated. Do the honors, Chandler.
Green light. Red light.
Oh, that was a loud one.
There it is. Hey.
Green light. Red light. Look how close they are to the finish line. It is do or die for most of these people. Everyone look up at the TV. You have 4 minutes and 20 seconds left.
Yeah, that's the number.
Green light. Red light. We have our first two finishers over here.
Let's go.
Green light. Red light.
Sir, baby. Yes, sir, baby.
All right, we have 5 people across the finish line now.
You're all kind of screwed if you don't run faster.
You're right.
Green light. Red light.
Only 2 minutes remain.
It all makes me way too nervous.
Green light. Red light. We have under 1 minute remaining. Time's ticking. Green light. Red light. You have stepped on the line. You are good. You're good. You're good.
Let's go.
Red light. Oh, it worked. We got him. You're definitely out. Dude, I knew that would work. Green light. Red light. You're definitely, so many of you just got out.
They gotta run faster.
You gotta sprint.
Green light. Green light. I'm not even gonna say red light. I'm not saying red light. It's too late. Too late.
Holy crap.
Congratulations on surviving red light, green light. So, if you look at this TV, you'll see that only 232 of you survived. If you look above your head, you'll see the $456,000 you're competing for. And now let's move on to Honeycomb.
In Honeycomb, everyone gets a needle and a cookie with a different shape on it. And they have 10 minutes to remove the shape from the cookie. But if they break the shape, they're eliminated.
All right, so everybody, I'm gonna need you to get in the line in front of one of these question marks.
Why did you pick this one?
Just like the middle.
Basically, you don't think it's umbrella. Umbrella, did you even watch Squid Game?
So many of these people are about to get out.
Reveal shape number 1. Oh! Reveal the second symbol.
Look at how hyped they're getting. If I was you, I'd be getting pretty nervous. Reveal it! Chris, go for it.
I know umbrella going home.
That's all I got.
We got the circle. Thank God we didn't get the umbrella.
You look pretty nervous over here.
Even though you got the star, you're the main character. So you have plot armor, you're fine. Yeah.
Start the timer. The challenge is underway. You just hear them all scraping.
I hate my life.
I was taking it out of the tin, and it just snapped in half.
Let's see it.
It's working.
Take your time.
You had an umbrella? Yeah. Sorry, bud.
Look at this. We have a successful triangle. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What Jimmy doesn't know is I brought a lighter and I'm gonna drop it for somebody.
What?
1.5 minutes remaining.
Let's get it, baby. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. This is the first perfect umbrella I've seen.
Oh yeah, easy peasy.
6-7. Okay. She passed. She does have plot armor.
Almost there.
So close.
30 seconds.
Oh my god.
Oh, are you serious?
3, 2, 1. All right. Time is up.
You did it? You did the umbrella?
And just like that, all these players have been eliminated. But don't worry, because they're all walking away with $2,000 in cash.
142 of you survived honeycomb. And if you leave in the next 5 minutes, I'll give you $4,000. Let's weed out some of the weak people.
About $4,000.
Just smack your chest. Wait,
Thank you.
I was not expecting this many people.
Okay, there we go. Head on out.
And with that, I'm gonna need you all to split up into groups of 10.
We had them form teams because next up is tug of war.
This could determine your chance at $500,000.
We needed the strongest people and the smartest people. We have intelligence, skill, and brawn. We're trying to recruit the biggest people so we can get real strong and pull the rope.
Oh, no girls allowed. Ooh, okay.
I just sent 3 people off. We got 10 now. Let's go. I should have taken the $4,000.
We now have 12 different groups of 10 people. Let's move on to the next game.
And now let's decide who faces who. Okay, we're gonna draw one from here. 6. We'll just draw this one. 5. Okay. Follow me to the bridge. And now the moment you've been waiting for, a game of tug of war. Team 6 versus Team 5.
Team 5 on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Team one!
You fall in the foam or your flag crosses to the other team's side, you're eliminated. Are you guys ready?
Yeah!
Are you ready?
Yeah!
3, skip a few, go!
Power!
Oh, it's going to Team 5 right now! Team 6 is falling! As you're done! No, he's right at the end! Dig! 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 Oh, they're full! Congratulations, Team 5, you have all moved on. Team number 2 versus team number 7. They seem happy. Team 7 and 2, head on out.
You keep me alive, we're gonna get the money?
This team's winning! Go! Oh, it's already on right side. Hey, let's check in on 067. In the show, you won. So let's see if it works here. And Carl, we have 067. You should just lose.
Oh no, give him motivation.
Oh. It's over here. It crossed. Sir, can you come over here? Why don't you draw? Don't look, grab one from here and one from here. And then grab one from here. Team number 4 versus team number 10. If I was you guys, I'd be terrified because they have 4, 5, 6. He's literally the main character.
Let's go!
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, they are getting steamed. Oh, it's going over to 4, 5, 6. He's going! Oh, they're dying! Oh, they're falling! They're dropping! Oh, snap! Oh, they all just fell! Oh. Obviously, we have no way of rigging it, but 4, 5, 6 and 067 both survived tug of war. Let's draw. Oh boy, 9 versus 11.
In this game with Team 9 versus Team 11, they went so hard that this happened.
They are going all out. Look at them. Holy cow. Oh, they're falling. Don't let them. Oh, yes. Look at that. Oh, they broke the set. There you go. They literally broke it. You guys can move on. Go ahead and head on now. Tug of War took us from 120 people down to 60. And remember, only one of these people is walking away with $456,000. All right, everybody, we have your attention. As you guys know from Squid Games, game number 4 is marbles. I don't know if I'd be cheering because instead of letting you pick your partner, we're gonna make you partner with your best friend. Throughout this entire challenge, we've been monitoring who you've been talking to the most, and we're gonna make you partner up with them.
And only one of you can move on.
For example, 067 and 431.
That's my best friend.
According to this, you two are roommates and best friends. We did our research.
I have to come home to the house we live in at the end of the day. It's gonna be a bit awkward.
Wouldn't be able to do it without you.
We couldn't have done it without each other.
I'm glad I'm with you at the end.
Everybody gets a bag of 10 marbles, and they have to agree on a game to play against their best friend. 20 marbles lets them move on, but by winning, they eliminate their best friend.
Go ahead and start the timer. You can play whatever game you want. You need 20 to leave.
A lot of pairs went with marble games that were played in Squid Games.
Even? Odd or even? Even on
What game are you We don't know. One marble at a time is going to take you all day.
If you keep talking it right.
Okay.
And other groups got creative.
What is this game?
We're throwing it at the bricks, right? If you get the middle one right there, that's 1 point. But if you hit the brick in the behind, then it's 3 points. Everything else is no points until like the clock runs out. Whoever has the most points is the winner.
All right. Well, good luck with your game.
But one group just wanted to get it over with.
You're doing even odds for all of them. Yo, he looks so intense.
He's got one marble. Sure.
Oh, he got it! Oh my gosh. Congratulations on winning. I'll see you in the next round.
You're good, buddy. You're good, okay?
Sad. It's gonna be okay.
We promised each other we were not gonna like screw each other over. I didn't even know we were gonna be this close.
I'm doing this for my family, but I'm nervous.
Best man's gonna win.
Best man win, man.
Best man's gonna win.
Everybody, you got 5 minutes left.
Don't look at me.
They want to put $465,000 up to a coin flip.
You have to make it sound like that, huh?
Tails.
It's tails. I'll give you the honor of eliminating your best friend. It doesn't hurt. Before I eliminate you, I want to let the viewers know that someone random that subscribes in the next 7 days is getting $10,000. So if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, okay?
Can I do it?
Go for it, just sit right there. Oh, don't fall. They're so dramatic. So if you haven't already, subscribe and you can win 10 grand. What game are we playing?
The wall.
A minute and 15 seconds remain. When that hits 0, if you're in here, you're eliminated.
I have one more question.
What's up, man? What do you mean?
You're literally both about to get eliminated. Oh. What was that?
Why'd you do that?
You sure? Yeah. He has been eliminated. Thank you, sir.
I love you, man.
The time has hit 0. Everyone in here is eliminated.
Congratulations on surviving marbles.
At this point in the real show, there was an all-out brawl to thin the numbers. So instead, we're gonna play Dachi.
You have to use this blue piece of paper to flip that red one on the ground by throwing it. The first 16 of you to flip your red square moves on to glass bridge, which is personally my favorite game. Everyone throw. Oh wow, we didn't even get anyone. And while they're fighting for their chance in this competition, I want to tell you guys about Brawl Stars, who helped fund this video, which cost over $3.5 million. Thank you so much. Throw. Brawl Stars is a mobile game you can play at home, on the go, in this arena, wherever you want, against millions of people across the world. Did anyone? Oh, we got some! Congratulations! It's 3 minutes of adrenaline-filled mayhem, and they have 12 different game modes, including their own battle royale, which is kind of similar to what we're doing here.
Yeah, let's go!
We have 9 winners so far, which means only 7 places remain. You said you played Brawl Stars?
We both did.
Oh, you both played Brawl Stars? What are your thoughts on Brawl Stars?
That's pretty fun. It's a mobile game. You can download it on Android or Apple.
I didn't tell him to say this. Yo, the main character survived. As you can see, you see the Brawl Stars logo, he did it. They have over 50 different characters you can play as, from a vintage-driven robot to a cactus named Spike that kind of looks like Nolan. Hey! And like all our contestants here are leaving with $2,000 for free today, every single person that plays Brawl Stars in the next 7 days, I will personally be giving you a free prize. So if you haven't already, go download it. If you yell, "Thank you, Brawl Stars," before you throw, I hear you'll flip it.
Thank you, Brawl Stars!
Oh, it worked for him! Oh my God, it's true!
Thank you, Brawl Stars.
And for the 14 of you that didn't flip it, I'm gonna have to eliminate you. Oh, that was so in sync. Oh my gosh.
Now, can all of you winners turn around? Thank you.
And now you can turn around again. We just filled the room with 16 different mannequins. And here's the thing, they're actually in a random order. And the numbers on them are in Korean.
And the number they get here is what order they have to cross in Glass Bridge.
In a timely and orderly fashion, you can all go. Okay. First come, first serve. What'd you get? Oh, she got 1.
Oh!
15, okay.
2! All right, hey, you want to just go ahead and leave now?
Everyone has a vest with numbers. Let's go to Glass Bridge. We are now at the Glass Bridge set, and look at how insane this thing looks. It is amazing. And bring out the contestants. I can't wait to see the look on their faces.
Oh, what? Oh my God.
Players, welcome to Glass Bridge. There's 2 platforms you can jump on. One will drop you, and one will hold you. Start the timer. Begin the challenge.
Okay.
Let's go, girl.
I'm sticking with it, guys. I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking.
All right, she survived the first jump. Okay, they are 1 for 1 so far.
Go right.
I'm always right.
Okay.
I don't know if I'd listen to Chris.
Chris, this is on you.
Hey, victory.
We had our first loss. If you're wondering where she just fell, don't worry, there's a giant foam pit down there, she's fine.
Well, now you know. Now you know left.
Come on, 13 minutes, guys.
We now have 3 people on the platform, only 1 out so far.
I'm not moving. I want somebody past 8 to take the next step.
Past 8? All right, I love that, yeah.
Hey, 3 minutes has gone by.
Is anybody willing to go?
Clock's ticking.
Oh, this line.
All right, let's see it.
Come on, man, you got this.
Come on, Ted.
Come on, Taz.
Yeah, let's go, 2. Now you go.
All right.
Come on, 2. You got this.
I'll take the next one.
All right, bro.
Come on, 4 or 5, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go, 2. Let's go, 2. Yeah, oh, you already knew that one. That's hard.
Oh. You see how many I've gotten? Take the next one.
How many did you guess right?
3.
3?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, honestly, it's time someone else steps up.
Hey, every second somebody doesn't step up, that's less time you got.
Hey, if no one crosses, I just keep the money.
All right, 3 went for it.
Oh! 3 just got eliminated. All right, 2, he took the L for you.
Hey, do your thing, 2.
Hey, honestly, hey, 2, if you're 3 for 3, you might as well keep going. Clearly, you're lucky.
Oh my God. All right.
No pushing, obviously.
Please, come on.
2 bit the bullet.
2's gone.
Under 8 minutes. You still got a ton of ground to cover.
Yeah, he's good.
Woo! I don't understand why number 10 went in front of everyone. That was dumb.
Come on, buddy.
Yo, did 10 make it again?
All right, looks like number 4 is gonna go. 6 minutes remaining.
I'm doing this for the girls.
Oh, no! Let's salute all the fallen people. All right, continue. Under 5 minutes left, tons of jumps. This is gonna get intense.
Oh, that was crazy.
Oh!
10's gone.
Another one gone.
I don't move, bro. Don't move, because I'm not moving, bro.
Don't look good back there right now.
I'm not moving. I'm not moving.
All right, just like we thought would happen, they were refusing to move. Let's see who punches.
I'm pretty good where I am.
Got it.
Oh, he got it.
All right. Not a chance. Come on.
One of y'all big numbers take a chance.
Under 3 minutes with 4 jumps left.
Somebody's gonna have to do it. Y'all in a real bad spot. I'm not moving.
One of y'all big numbers take a leap of faith.
Yeah, you do back there, 15.
Whatever, man. We can all lose.
You guys better hurry up. They have 2 minutes. Why are they not rushing?
If you go, I'll take the next ones.
All right, come on.
All right, you jumping?
Y'all really got me scared, but hold up, bro. This is a real life decision.
90 seconds.
1.5 minutes. minutes.
Come on now, come on.
Going 6.
Jump! 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 Oh, you passed.
I am not moving. Y'all, this is God telling me I'm not moving.
1 minute remaining. 3 jumps, 1 minute.
Sherrod, go. Sherrod, go.
Hey, you guys in the back, if you're not here when it hits 0, you're gone.
All right, I took my leap of faith. Now I'm gonna stay right here and be cozy.
Hurry.
Go. Y'all go.
It's just 3. Go. 6, go.
All right, now y'all going. Take a leap of faith. Come on.
You're up. You take it.
I can't jump. They're in my way. They're in my way.
They're all crowded on that one.
Hey, 30 seconds.
Go.
30 seconds.
Go, take a leap of faith. Go.
One more jump. 20 seconds.
20 seconds. Just go.
One more. I already jumped. I'm not jumping. 10, 9,
8.
Right there.
7, 6, go. Someone jump. You're good. Let me come watch their play real quick. I'm gonna play the footage in slow-mo for the viewers. As you can see, the timer is on 0, and there were 4 people still clearly on the platforms when the timer hit 0. The 4 people were 16, 8, 13, and 5. All right, so the 4 losers, can you jump off? Just jump. You're eliminated. You're eliminated. You're eliminated. Get out of here. Thank you for coming out. And all of you are moving on to the final game. They're gonna be the $456,000. Let's go. Congratulations on making it to the top 6. To celebrate, we made you all steak dinners. Now, unlike the show, this isn't a real knife. This is plastic. But you do have steak. Everyone make sure you eat up so you have plenty of energy for this final game.
I'm thinking about winning all of that money right now. I'm gonna probably give most of it to my family, friends.
That money's coming home with me, giving 100K straight to my mama. I'm feeling great and just blessed to be here.
I'm gonna pull through. I'm definitely donating about 10,000 to Team C's, which all of you should if you have the means.
I won't fold under no pressure. I'm not worried about none of these files. Ain't nobody got nothing on me, so I'm good.
You want to just go settle this with the final game?
Let's do it. Yeah,
okay.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Welcome to the final game of Beast Games. So I think you guys can piece together what we're about to play.
Musical chairs.
Musical chairs, yeah. Let's test my hypothesis. Raise your hand if you know how to play Squid Game. Exactly. That's why we're doing musical chairs instead, because we're not Korean. Start circling. Start the music. Carl, you can stop it whenever you want. Carl, do not look. Chris, don't look. Carl isn't looking, so we can't be biased. All right, let's see what happens. Oh! Oh, he got it.
I got more, man.
Yeah, he's way more. I'm sorry about that. Oh, no. 7-5. Sorry, bro. Bring the coffin over here. Hop on in the coffin. He has officially been eliminated and 5 remain. This chair is now gone. Carl, start the music. Okay. You have full free. Oh. Oh, no. Hold on. No more moving. Come over here, Tariq.
Nah, why'd you get
up? He had it.
Nah, he had it. He had it.
At least he is honest. Oh my gosh. And while they're coughing him up, play the music. Okay. The music has begun. $456,000 on the line.
It's about to happen at any second.
Oh, man.
Oh, you said.
Oh, no. Wait.
He said early.
Carl did not stop the music. Bring out the coffin. I'm going to have to pop it. Man, that's such a sad way to go out.
It was a great journey. I loved it. It was so fun.
Hop on in the coffin. All right, now you can't say this is scripted. Good luck. Okay, the music has started. 3 people, 2 chairs, 1 must go. Oh. Keep it moving. No, you gotta keep moving. Gotta keep moving. Oh, no!
Yes! They were against me. They were against me, bro.
Oh, my God.
They plotted on me.
You have been eliminated. Open up the coffin. Thank you for coming out, man.
No problem.
Yeah, I loved your energy. At the start of this video, we had 456 people, and now we're down to these 2.
Yeah!
Okay, I'm gonna take this chair right here. You guys gotta keep moving the entire time. No stopping and hovering. This will determine which one of you wins 456 grand. Carl, kick the music on. Hey, let it play a little bit, Carl. Let's let him soak in it. Carl's not looking at them. He has no idea where they are on the chair.
Somebody's gonna get $456,000 because you paused the music.
Oh boy. Oh, this is the intensity. When will he pause it? When's he gonna pause it?
Oh! Yes! Yes! Oh, no. Yes! 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 Oh my God! If it makes you feel better, I'm gonna give you $10,000 for coming in second place.
Oh, you're kidding me.
No.
And with that 079, you just won $456,000 and officially won the very first Squid Game in real life ever. Congratulations on winning. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. You have 7 days to win $10,000. And obviously, massive shout out to the creator of Squid Game. We took huge inspiration from the show, and I genuinely appreciate you. Goodbye.
Hashtag my wife's best friend pulled me into the camera blind spot. I've been waiting for this. The last thing I expected when I walked into the charity gala that night was to discover that the woman who had known my wife longer than anyone else was hiding something from both of us. But when Rachel suddenly caught my wrist, pulled me behind a towering floral display, and whispered, "I've been waiting for this," my entire world seemed to tilt beneath my feet. There were cameras everywhere, hundreds of guests laughing beneath golden chandeliers, and my wife, Hannah, was only a few yards away. Yet somehow Rachel had chosen the one place in the ballroom where nobody could see us. Before we continue, if you believe that kindness can heal wounds, that forgiveness can rebuild what pride destroys, and that people deserve a second chance when they are truly trying to change, please take a moment to like this story, share it with someone who needs hope today, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Sometimes a story reaches us at exactly the moment we need to hear it. My name is Caleb, and for most of my marriage, I believed I understood the people closest to me. I had been married to Hannah for 9 years. We lived in a quiet neighborhood outside Charlotte, North Carolina, where maple trees lined the sidewalks and neighbors knew one another well enough to wave from their porches. Our life wasn't glamorous, but it was ours. We had a modest brick house, a backyard with a crooked wooden fence, and a kitchen where Hannah insisted on growing herbs even though I repeatedly forgot to water them. We had learned how to argue about ordinary things without destroying each other, how to apologize when we were wrong, and how to laugh when life became too serious. Rachel had been part of Hannah's life since college. She was the kind of person who could walk into a room and make everyone feel noticed. She remembered birthdays, brought soup when someone was sick, and could turn an awkward silence into laughter within seconds. I had always trusted her. She was at our wedding. She had helped Hannah through difficult seasons. She knew the stories about my wife that I had never heard from Hannah herself. That was why what happened at the gala frightened me. The event was being held at the Carolina Heritage Center, a restored historic building downtown. Hannah had spent 3 months helping organize the fundraiser because the proceeds were going toward a community program that provided scholarships and vocational training for young adults who couldn't afford college. She cared deeply about the cause, and I had watched her work late into the night designing donation packets and calling sponsors. Rachel was one of the event's coordinators. I had gone mainly to support Hannah. That evening, Hannah wore a simple navy dress and the silver necklace her grandmother had given her. When she smiled across the ballroom, I remember thinking that after 9 years, I still had moments when seeing her could make the noise around me disappear. I had no idea that within an hour, I would be standing behind a wall of flowers wondering whether my marriage had been built on a truth I had never been allowed to see. The first strange thing happened shortly after dinner. Rachel approached me while Hannah was speaking with a group of donors. Her expression was unusually serious. She glanced toward the ceiling, where several security cameras were mounted, then toward the ballroom entrance. Before I could ask what was wrong, she took my wrist and led me behind the floral arrangement. I instinctively pulled back. Rachel's eyes were wet. Then came those words, "She had been waiting for this." For a few seconds, neither of us moved. I could hear music from the ballroom, glasses clinking, and the distant laughter of guests. I remember staring at Rachel's face, trying to understand what she could possibly mean. My first thought was betrayal. My second was fear. My third was Hannah. Rachel immediately saw the panic in my expression and shook her head. She told me that whatever I was thinking, it wasn't that. She reached into the small black purse hanging from her shoulder and pulled out a folded envelope. Inside was a photograph. It showed Hannah standing beside a young woman outside a small storefront. I didn't recognize the woman. But I recognized the building. It was our old house. The house Hannah and I had lived in during our first 3 years of marriage. On the back of the photograph was a date from 6 years earlier. Rachel told me the photograph was connected to something Hannah had been hiding from me, but not for the reason I thought. That sentence stayed with me. Not for the reason I thought. Rachel explained that 6 years earlier, Hannah had discovered that I had been secretly struggling with a financial problem. I had never told her the full story. At the time, my small construction business had been failing. Several clients had delayed payments, a major project had collapsed, and I had borrowed money from a private lender because I was desperate to keep my employees paid. I had told Hannah that everything was fine because I was ashamed. I remembered that season vividly. I remembered lying awake at 3 in the morning, staring at the ceiling while pretending to sleep. I remembered skipping meals because anxiety had killed my appetite. I remembered avoiding Hannah's questions because I couldn't bear the thought of her seeing me as a failure. What I hadn't known was that Hannah had seen through me. Rachel told me that Hannah had discovered the debt and had been terrified that I would lose everything. But instead of confronting me immediately, she had quietly started selling things she owned. Jewelry. Furniture. A collection of books her father had given her. Even the car she had been saving for years to replace. She had done it without telling me. Rachel had helped her. The photograph was taken the day Hannah had met with someone who bought several of her belongings. I stared at the picture, unable to breathe normally. All those years, I had believed I had survived that difficult season through stubbornness and hard work. I had been wrong. Hannah had been carrying part of the weight in silence. But Rachel wasn't finished. She told me there was something else. Something much bigger. She handed me a second envelope. Inside was a letter. The handwriting was Hannah's. The letter was dated 5 years earlier, shortly after my business finally recovered. I began reading. Hannah had written that she was afraid I would one day discover everything she had done and feel humiliated. She said she didn't want me to think she had rescued me because she never wanted to become the person who held sacrifice over my head. She wrote that marriage, to her, wasn't about keeping score. Then I reached the final lines. She wrote that there was one thing she had never told me because she was afraid it would change the way I saw her. I stopped reading. Rachel gently told me to keep going. The final paragraph explained that during that same difficult year, Hannah had been offered a major promotion in another state. It would have doubled her salary. But accepting it would have meant leaving me behind for several months. She declined. Not because I asked her to. Not because I even knew about the offer. She declined because she believed my pride was already hurting enough, and she didn't want me to wake up one morning and discover that she had chosen a career over our marriage when I was already drowning. I lowered the letter. For 9 years, I had told myself I was the one who protected Hannah. I suddenly realized she had been protecting me in ways I had never understood. But then Rachel looked toward the ballroom again. She told me there was one final reason she had pulled me into the camera blind spot. She had not brought me there to reveal Hannah's secrets. She had brought me there because Hannah had asked her to. I felt my stomach drop. Hannah knew. Rachel said Hannah had discovered that the gala would be filmed for the organization's annual campaign. She had been planning something for months and needed Rachel's help. I asked what. Rachel smiled through tears. She told me that the charity wasn't the only reason Hannah had worked so hard on the event. She had also been quietly building a new project. A scholarship fund for spouses of people rebuilding failed businesses. I stared at her. She explained that during our difficult years, Hannah had realized how many families collapsed under financial pressure not because they stopped loving each other, but because shame prevented people from asking for help. She wanted to create something that would support both partners, not just the person whose name appeared on the business paperwork. She had named the project the Second Start Fund. And she wanted me to help run it. I couldn't understand why. Rachel finally revealed the part she had been waiting to tell me. Hannah had already submitted the first proposal. She had used my story. Not my name. Not our private details. Just the truth of what happened to us. The story of a man who nearly lost everything because he was too proud to admit he needed help, and a woman who quietly stood beside him until he found his feet again. Rachel said Hannah wanted the fund to be different from traditional financial programs. It would offer small emergency grants, counseling referrals, budgeting workshops, and mentorship for couples trying to rebuild after financial hardship. She wanted me to be the first mentor. I felt tears gathering in my eyes. Then I noticed Rachel wasn't smiling anymore. She told me there was another reason she had pulled me aside. She had been waiting for this moment because she wanted me to understand something about Hannah before the announcement began. Hannah wasn't the woman who had saved me. She was the woman who had believed I could save myself. There was a difference. Rachel told me that during the darkest part of our marriage, Hannah had once confessed that she was afraid I would never forgive myself for failing. Rachel had told her that sometimes loving someone meant refusing to let them define themselves by their worst season. Those words broke something open inside me. Because I suddenly remembered all the little moments I had dismissed. Hannah bringing coffee to my workshop when I worked late. Hannah sitting beside me at the kitchen table while I sorted unpaid invoices. Hannah telling me that a bad month didn't make me a bad man. Hannah smiling when I finally told her the truth. And me, foolishly believing those moments were simply normal marriage. They weren't. They were choices. Hundreds of quiet choices. The kind nobody applauds because nobody sees them. Rachel then stepped away from the flowers and told me Hannah was waiting for me. I walked back into the ballroom differently. The lights seemed softer. The music sounded farther away. Every couple I passed suddenly looked like they were carrying invisible stories. Then I saw Hannah. She was standing near the stage. When our eyes met, she smiled. Not the polite smile she gave donors. The real one. The smile she had given me on our wedding morning when she was nervous and trying not to cry. I walked toward her. She didn't say anything at first. Neither did I. I simply held out the letter. Her eyes immediately filled with tears. She knew I had read it. I told her I was sorry. She shook her head as if she didn't want an apology. I told her I had spent years thinking strength meant carrying everything alone. She reached for my hand. I told her she had taught me that strength could also mean trusting someone enough to let them carry part of the weight. She finally cried. And so did I. Then the lights dimmed. A video began playing on the large screen behind the stage. It wasn't our story exactly. It was dozens of stories. Couples rebuilding businesses. Families recovering after layoffs. People learning to budget after years of financial mistakes. Small shop owners opening their doors again. Spouses supporting one another. And then, near the end, a photograph appeared. It was Hannah and me standing outside our old house 6 years earlier. I looked at her. She looked at me. Then the screen displayed the words, "Sometimes a second chance begins when one person refuses to give up on another." The ballroom went silent. The program director stepped onto the stage and announced the creation of the Second Start Fund. Then she announced that the initial funding had been secured. I looked at Hannah in disbelief. She whispered that she had been saving for it for almost 2 years. I realized then that the woman I had thought was simply supporting a charity had been building a legacy. Not for herself. For people like us. People who were ashamed. People who were struggling. People who thought one failure had permanently changed the value of their lives. After the announcement, several people came up to Hannah and thanked her. One older couple told us they had nearly lost their family restaurant during the pandemic and wished a program like this had existed then. A young man named Andrew approached me afterward. He told me his wife had recently started a small landscaping company, and they were terrified because one bad season could wipe them out. He asked me whether I thought people like them could really recover. For the first time in my life, I didn't give him advice from a place of pride. I told him yes. Not because recovery was guaranteed. Because giving up wasn't the only option. That night, Hannah and I drove home without turning on the radio. The streets of Charlotte were quiet, and the city lights reflected across the windshield. At a red light, Hannah reached over and placed her hand on mine. I squeezed it. We didn't need a dramatic promise. We had already made one 9 years earlier. But that night, we understood it differently. Marriage wasn't about one person saving another. It wasn't about keeping score. It wasn't about being strong every day. Sometimes marriage was simply two imperfect people deciding, again and again, that the other person was worth staying beside. Months passed. The Second Start Fund grew faster than anyone expected. I left part of my construction business in the hands of a trusted manager and began spending several days each week working with the program. Rachel became the program's volunteer coordinator. Hannah continued her regular career but dedicated evenings to the fund. We met families who reminded us of ourselves. Some needed financial help. Some needed someone to tell them they weren't failures. Some simply needed a place where they could admit they were scared. And something changed in me. I stopped being ashamed of my past. I began telling people openly about the year my business nearly collapsed. Not because I wanted sympathy. Because I wanted others to know that failure wasn't an identity. It was an event. A painful one. Sometimes an expensive one. But still an event. Life could continue afterward. 1 year after the gala, we returned to the same building. This time, the ballroom was filled with families who had benefited from the fund. There was a small bakery owner named Grace who had nearly closed her shop before receiving emergency support. There was a couple named Matthew and Rebecca who had rebuilt a struggling home repair business together. There was a retired teacher named Samuel who had become a volunteer mentor. And there were dozens of other people whose names I would never forget. Before the event began, Rachel found me near the same floral arrangement. The flowers weren't as tall this time. There was no camera blind spot. Nothing needed to be hidden. She smiled and asked whether I remembered that night. I told her I remembered every second. She laughed and said she had been terrified I would misunderstand everything. I told her that for a few minutes, I absolutely had. Then Hannah appeared behind us. Rachel looked at her and said that she had been waiting for this moment too. Hannah smiled. I didn't ask what she meant. I didn't need to. Some moments are better left unexplained because their meaning becomes clear through everything that comes afterward. The three of us walked into the ballroom together. And as I looked around at the people whose lives had changed because Hannah refused to let our hardest season be meaningless, I finally understood what she had been trying to teach me all along. The greatest acts of love are rarely dramatic. They happen quietly. In kitchens after midnight. In unpaid bills. In difficult conversations. In someone sitting beside you when you don't know what to say. In a hand reaching across a table. In forgiveness given before it is earned. In faith that survives uncertainty. And sometimes, love looks like a person standing behind a wall of flowers, pulling you away from the cameras, not to destroy your life, but to show you the truth you were too proud to see. 2 years after that first gala, the Second Start Fund had helped more than 300 families. Hannah still kept the original letter. I still kept the photograph. Not because they reminded us of failure. Because they reminded us of who we had become. One Sunday morning, we were sitting together on our back porch, listening to church bells in the distance. The same crooked fence stood behind the garden, although I had finally repaired it. Hannah was watering her herbs, and I was drinking coffee. She looked at me and smiled. I looked at her and thought about how strange life could be. The moment I once feared most had become one of the greatest gifts of my life. I had walked into that gala believing I knew exactly who my wife was. I walked out understanding that after 9 years of marriage, there were still parts of her heart I had never fully discovered. And maybe that was the beautiful thing. We never completely finish learning the person we love. We keep discovering them. We keep choosing them. We keep becoming better people beside them. If this story touched something inside your heart, if it reminded you of someone who stood beside you when life became difficult, please take a moment to support this video. Like it, share it with someone who may need encouragement, and subscribe if you want more stories about hope, forgiveness, family, and second chances. Your support helps these stories reach people who may be quietly struggling and need to hear that their hardest chapter isn't necessarily their final one. And before the story ends, I want you to leave a comment with one simple thought: who is the person who stood beside you when you were at your lowest? You don't have to tell us the whole story. Just leave their first name or simply write, "Someone who believed in me." Sometimes a small comment can remind another person that kindness still exists. That night at the gala, Rachel pulled me into a camera blind spot and told me she had been waiting for that moment. I thought she was about to reveal something that would destroy my marriage. Instead, she revealed something that saved a part of me I didn't even realize was broken. She showed me that my wife hadn't been hiding betrayal. She had been hiding love. Not the loud kind. Not the kind that demands recognition. The quiet kind. The patient kind. The kind that stands beside you while you learn how to stand again. And years later, whenever someone asks me what changed my life, I don't tell them about the business that almost failed. I don't tell them about the money we lost. I don't tell them about the fear. I tell them about a woman named Hannah who believed that love wasn't measured by how perfectly life went. It was measured by whether we were willing to reach for each other when it didn't. Because sometimes the person standing beside you isn't waiting to expose your weakness. They're waiting for you to finally understand how deeply they believed in your strength. And sometimes, the second chance you've been praying for isn't a new life. It's the chance to see the life you already have with new eyes.